What's up? What's up? What's up? Back to Talk to Him Con. You know, another good week. Now you can see me every Monday, so I hope y'all be here. So, to my right, I have Tim Lewis.
What's good?
Well, I don't even want to say rap because you're more talented than that, but I mean, an artist. I want to say an artist. But, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tim Lewis, the illest one to do it. You know what I'm saying? Conway, first of all, I just want to say thanks for having me on the show, man. You know, appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Show everybody, get some eyes on, get some new people, get some eyes on my product and stuff like that.
Respect.
Shout out to everybody watching and listening wherever you at. You know what I'm saying?
Respect. So let's. I kept saying, who is Tim Lewis? You know what I mean? Like, who is Tim Lewis? Tim Gillespie. You know what I mean? Tim.
Oh man.
Tim.
He put the government out there.
Illustrated. You know what I mean? Like shit. Fuck. He want to find you.
Yeah.
So who are you, man?
Well, for those that don't know, Lewis is actually my middle name.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm actually named after my father, Timothy Lewis Gillespie Jr., and he's senior, of course. And he's also a DJ. He's been DJing since 1985.
Damn, here?
Yeah, in the DMV area. Yeah, for about over 30 years, since 1985.
He has like a little following or reason why you got into this.
Little bit. I mean, he's definitely part of the reason why I got into music. Of course, he DJs, I rap and stuff like that, so I kind of follow a different path, but still similar. So yeah, it's like I kind of just been involved in music, my whole life basically. You know what I'm saying? Like he still has records. You can go over his house. He still got all his records. You know what I'm saying? CDs, all that stuff, man.
Shit, well, DJs, man, they rap. You know what I mean? They can rap.
Little
Some
bit.
of them can rap on low.
Some, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing it for a long time. He doesn't do it as much now because, he's getting older and stuff, but he still does it, though.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So, like, when you started in the music business?
I got started around, 19. You know what I'm
19?
saying? Yeah, fresh out of high school,
How old are you now, man?
26.
Oh, all right, so you still fresh, man.
Yeah, young enough, still do it, old enough to know better, so.
Yeah. So, like, what was some of your, inspirations behind, getting into this music and wanting to put your mind on that pen and paper, man?
Well, first, like I said before, my father, that's one, you know what I'm saying? And also, I can name a bunch of artists, like Jay-Z, Nas, and this and that. Like, I enjoy listening to Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, of course, Tupac. But, for me, a big influence for me was, like, LL Cool J.
Yeah. You like that soft shit.
Yeah.
So
nah, hey, look, man.
LL was a monster,
Don't sleep on Cool, man. Don't sleep on Cool, on LL, man.
LL was a monster.
He gets
bro.
busy. He
was a monster.
Look, just ask Kool Moe Dee. Where he at?
Don't do that.
Ask Cannabis. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Cannabis, you could do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he got, I Need Love and stuff like that. He got them type of records. But, let him, get on, like, I Shot You. Mama Said Knock You Out. Like, he can really snap.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie, though. That you said that LL shit, like, I was sitting there trying to think, like, not comparing you or anything like that, but I was sitting there trying to think about, like first, before I even say that, where exactly are you from, bro? Like,
I'm from Montgomery County.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I grew up in Montgomery County, Maryland. I grew up in Germantown.
What they call it, Motown County?
Yeah, well, are you familiar with Logic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm from around that same area he's from. He's from Gaithersburg, but I grew up in Germantown, which isn't that far from Gaithersburg.
Okay.
So yeah, I grew up out there. Then like when I was 16, after my mother passed, I went to go live with my father. Yeah, so my parents they weren't together. Yeah, so my parents they weren't together. So they separated. They got divorced when I was like 3 years old. But they still had a good relationship, for me and stuff like that.
Okay.
My dad's always been in my life. But when my mother passed, I went to go live with my dad. full time, and then I finished up school out in Howard County, which isn't that far from Baltimore. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so.
So that's how you got your roots. Like you be here a lot, man, in Baltimore.
Yeah, I do a lot of shows out in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always let you know first.
I ain't gonna lie. I came to DC, seen you rock one of them shits.
Feel me? Matter of fact, I think
was it Howard Homecoming?
Yeah, it was Howard Homecoming. Yeah, you was there in the cut, and I didn't know till like last minute after the fact. I was like, whoa, Con here? Like,
yeah. I slide through. I don't even tell people that I'm coming through. Yeah, I just come through because that's what you show. I feel as though it's more genuine than coming. Motherfucker don't even know you coming, but now that I get it back from there, so I can't say that you don't sound like a regular Baltimore person that rap. So because you're from Old County, but like in the LL joint, like your style is a little bit, like it gives you that good feel. Like you study some people that really was spitting that shit back in the day. And then one of the guys just said that LL never lost a battle. So
yeah, I told you LL gets busy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the songs for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? But he can get busy when he needs to. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like artists that are versatile. You know what I'm saying? Especially like another one for me is Method Man. You know what I'm saying?
Meth a beast. He don't get enough credit.
Yeah,
though,
exactly. He doesn't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? So Method Man, LL, Fabulous, even though he's went through some controversy recently. You know what I'm saying? But that's my guy. That as professionally as an artist, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there. I know he went through some controversy recently, but
Fab the bro in real life, not fake life. Some of these niggas be saying they know people.
Yeah, Fab nice for sure.
Ty Brown, what's up, fam? You know what I mean? Niggas, that's
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I like guys that can
don't believe everything you don't know.
Yes, I like guys that artists that can be versatile. That can Biggie was the same way too. He could do songs for the women, and he could do the hardcore shit too. So Oh, I'm sorry. Can we curse on here?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's freedom of speech around here. Freedom of speech.
Got you.
But yeah. So like when you go in there and you say you gonna write something and you wanna put your mind to it, or like what's one of the things that you use to motivate you to write a new song, or like some people may say I listen to some of the music today and I'll go in there and try to rap off of that, or some people say they do other things, like what's one of your things that make you wanna write a new song? Or
for me, some people, they like to, smoke some of the hooch a little bit. And they take a sip of the drink. Me, I don't need to do all that. It's really, for me, it's just about.
I could tell you don't do none of that shit. Your skin too clean for that shit. Your skin clean as shit. You ain't smoking or drinking shit like that.
Chill out. I
don't want to.
Yeah, but nah, I mean, I don't do none of that. But it's just, for me, it's just observation, just what I see and what I experience. You know what I'm saying, firsthand. I listen to some of the new stuff too, just get some inspiration. I don't listen a whole lot. Like for the most part, I'm almost in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Because I just try to stay in my own lane. I don't want to get distracted, get thrown off my game, and seem like I'm
have to be in a bubble when you're in that.
Yeah, because I don't want to seem like I'm copying somebody else's flow or somebody else's style. You know what I'm saying? Because you listen to too much. Let's say you listen to too much, Metro Boomin, or
you fuck around, come out, you start.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And he's not even a rapper; he's a producer. But like some of his
still come out there.
With some of his style of beat,
rap.
Well, some of his style of beats.
Tim lost it.
Or like
anything.
Or like Drake or ASAP Rocky or something like ASAP Rocky specific, like because he has like a certain type of flow, like it's him. But I don't want to sound. Yeah, I don't want to sound like him though. I want to sound like Tim Lewis.
ASAP don't sound like his selfie. Well, people would say that ASAP don't sound like a Harlem nigga because one of his biggest things were, and I ain't gonna lie, at that time you can't even knock him. Like for a person that was for what he did, like. He was into that Houston shit was hot for him.
Oh,
and I ain't gonna lie, I mean Scarface ain't nothing bad to look up to.
Scarface is a beast. He gets busy. Him and Bun B.
I don't know about the outfits and shit them niggas be wearing, but I don't know about the outfits. But everything else be cool though.
Yeah.
Like I'd still say Ferg is like one of the best for me out of that whole mob, but you might have some people from here be like, nice, and you might have some other people that say like, just be, I don't know, some other people and shit.
A$AP Mob, they pretty deep. You know, I don't know everybody name by name. You know what I'm saying? Outside like Rocky and Ferg and a few Nas and stuff like that. But yeah.
So you got any projects coming up or?
I'm working on a project right now. I'm actually working on two. So I'm trying to do an EP and also want to do a full length LP as well. But the EP will probably drop first. So
what you gonna name it?
Well, the full length project, the LP. I want to name that Illustration, you know what I'm saying? Cause
you want to keep that?
Yeah, you know, just being an artist, you know what I'm saying? Paint a picture, you know what I'm saying? You know, just paint a picture. Like, I like songs, artists that can be real cinematic. Like, you listen to Ready to Die, like, that album is cinematic because I don't know what, you know what I'm saying?
Still to the day.
Right, from the opening intro to the last track, you know what I'm saying? Even like some, you know, Wu-Tang, some of their albums, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
keep going, yo. You getting on my good side, bro.
You know, like, matter of fact, the first live concert I ever went to was a Wu-Tang concert. It was Inspector Deck. Shout out to my man Choppy Chop and the Enemies, Uncle Q. You know, they actually opened for Inspector Deck that night. And then I think the next show I got to see Raekwon about a few years later. My man Donnie Breeze, shout out to Donnie Breeze. He opened up for Raekwon last year at Baltimore Soundstage. You know what I'm saying? And actually Prodigy was supposed to be at that show. But but he had passed. He just passed away a few days prior. Yeah, so but they did a nice little tribute for him and stuff like that. But I like you know, music that puts you in a movie. Like, you're not watching it, but you can, like, it makes you like use your imagination.
So you basically
like picture a movie in your head.
The music like for the people, like storytellers.
Exactly.
There's some storytellers out here today, but they don't get enough credit, or the stories that they tell are good. It just be watered down behind the lean drinking and
it's coming back. I think it's coming back. I mean,
you think so?
Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, they bringing it back, and then, you know, you also got like Isaiah Rashad, who
I do fuck with him.
Yeah, he's also on Top Dog with Kendrick. Also, he's you know.
But I'm gonna keep it funky though. Like dude from here, Jay Royale, like he just dropped some fire, son, with Benny. You know, Benny the Butcher, be with Conway and the New York niggas and shit. Like, I'll put you on to them. Son.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm familiar.
He got a song with him. That shit fire, like 100%, like straight bars. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah, but I think bars are gonna come back eventually.
Oh yeah.
It's just that I think the industry has to now think about, see it to believe it.
Yeah, it's just a phase. Hip hop over time goes through phases. Like, remember back in the day, like it started out like
it's not a phase. This is some cocaine shit.
Well,
super cocaine.
If
shit.
you look at past history, like it started out as like, you know, anti-establishment and stuff. You know, like fighting for the people. You know, like Public Enemy, they had Fight the Power, and then we had the gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? And then then we had the bling bling era. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, No Limit. You know,
Dr. Dre was wearing that bullshit before he was. You know what I mean? Compton.
Yeah.
So
and then,
I get it.
And then we had the little dance era with Soulja Boy and them.
And that motherfucker
lean with it,
back.
rock with it. You know,
he coming back. I just saying he just dropped a song.
Soulja Boy?
Yeah. He got some shit. I don't even know what he want to do with his life.
And then now we got what we got right now.
Niggas.
You know.
But yeah, man, like that shit. So like, what else going on with you, man? Like, what else you do outside of?
Well, outside the project, I also got a single out now. It's called Just Different. Probably play that later on in the broadcast and everything. The video is out now. It's on YouTube. Shot by Studio Photography. Shout out to Stu. You can check that out on YouTube. Just look up Tim Lewis, Just Different. You know, hit up my YouTube page. You know, youtube.com/TIMG12092. You know what I'm saying? But also got, you know, some big news that I want to share.
Yeah,
you know.
When you told me this, and you're like, yeah, I got an exclusive for you. I'm like, oh, shit.
Something slight.
Me? I get an exclusive?
Yeah, so recently, I don't know if you noticed, but I got involved in acting recently. So
yeah, I did see some shit.
Yeah, so
you was in a little clip. We watched it. You feel me?
Yeah, so I just recently.
Like, yo, bullshitting out here, boy. We Denzelin'.
Hey man, look, that man's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? That's the standard right there. You know, but recently I just appeared on this brand new web series called Checkmate.
Right.
It comes on YouTube. They air like a new episode like once a month. I guess that's how they doing it. Episode 3 is up. They have 3 episodes now, so you can watch all 3 episodes. I think the next episode will probably come up before like Thanksgiving or something like that. But yeah, I'm on there. I just got a small part. Like if you blink, you'll literally miss me. You know what I'm saying? Like really, I'm in there for like 10 seconds.
Any part is a big part. You can't, yo. I'm telling you, yo. Any part can be a big part, yo.
Yeah.
Like people be taking that shit lightly. Like you could be on that, then somebody be like, "Oh, I like yo."
Yeah.
And next thing you know, Tim don't even know niggas no more,
yeah.
man.
That was like my first. That was like my first little taste, you know.
Like Tim don't know you, guy. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that was like my first shot at acting. So after that, you know, after we got that out the way, you know, so I just got casted for this independent movie. Yeah, independent movie. It's called I Can. So I think it's supposed to be coming out next year. We should start filming soon. You know what I'm saying? But they just trying to get some things together and stuff like that.
Anybody big in it or just?
Not that I know of and stuff. I just came in for the audition, you know, and they like my performance, like what I did. You know what I'm saying? And wanted to call me back. So
that's big shit.
Yeah. So I mean,
I Can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out for that.
Yeah. It's definitely dope.
You say get the SAG card. What are you talking about, Ivan? Get the SAG card.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Y'all be talking that crazy.
Yeah, but look out for that I Can movie coming out 2019. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be a bigger role than the one I had on Checkmate on that web series. Yeah. So you'll definitely get to see more of Tim Lewis, you know, on screen this time around.
So I just want to know real quick, man, because some niggas be doing it. I had somebody come to me. They wanted to bet. Wanted to. You got a couple bars you can give something or something that's up on the next project. Look, yo scared. See, yo scared. I'm on this ass. Fuck Funk Flex. It's Funk Conway. Damn it.
A little something. All right.
Oh yeah, Screen Actor Guild. He said go and get that Screen Actor Guild. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't there yet, but yo.
Hey yo, what I tell you, yo, you gotta stop thinking small, yo. Anything big, yo. I think this is the biggest fucking radio show on right now. And I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
How many people watch that bitch? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start somewhere.
Got the biggest shit out here and the most respected. Say now, oh yo, somebody trying to come on. You can't come on, cuz. But go ahead, yo. Let's see what you got.
All right. Yo. Now, if you told me back then, as an adolescent, I could talk shit and make hella sense. Gotta get to this dead presidents. Yo. Gotta get to this dead presidents when I was dead broke, when I was making a lot of less sense. It's been a long, hard road. I learned some lessons. 7-year journey, but it was unlucky for me. Gotta get to the paper, gotta get to the paper. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Power and respect. Yo.
Go ahead. It don't even matter. Yo. Like you can realize shit. Hey, look.
All right, I'm gonna stop fucking around. All right.
Stop fucking around.
I'm gonna stop fucking around.
Let's hear something, bro.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Power and respect. I got mass appeal, mass effect coming at your neck. Timmy been a threat before the age of 27. I've been flexing and finessing. Critics talking down on me, criticizing Timothy. Like, really, G? You really know me? First of all, don't second guess it. Always been a deadly weapon. Yo, on the highway to heaven, but still far from the exit. If these demons out here scheming, trying to knock me down in 9/11. I can turn a stalemate to progression. I can make mistakes into corrections. I can turn the problem to a blessing. I can turn a mess into a message. I can turn a test to a testimony. The realest shit you ever heard. These other rappers phony. I can turn the victim to a victory. Why hate on me while we can make history? Like a small thing to a giant, I'm like David took a life, turned a trial to a triumph. And I never understood why a grown man cried till I see my mother die right before my very eyes. Yeah, y'all gonna learn today. Damn right, y'all gonna learn today. Pay attention to these words I say. It's your boy Tim Lewis and your boy Conway.
Hey, hold on, shorty.
Fucking it up.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty, you know what I'm saying, but whatever.
It is what it is. Somebody said, I see you, fam.
What's up, Courtney?
Say, hey, Timmy. Okay, so, okay. So, you got the bang, bang shit. Okay. But, yeah, man, I don't even know. So, what was your next, like, where do you see Tim Lewis at in the next 5 years? Not even 5 years, because this shit could go quick. In the next 2 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Like, it was just yesterday, I was just starting, you know, this journey, this career, this dream of mine that I had, you know, like 7 years, going on 8 years now, you know, and here I am, 26. It just flew by, you know what I'm saying? So who knows? Hopefully, I mean, look, tomorrow's never promised to you. Like, remember when Big said, like, 10 years from now, where do you want to be? You know, want to be in the pool and shit. Smoke up hella endo, my wife, you know what I'm saying? But really, honestly, in reality, you don't really know. You know, tomorrow is what you make it. You got. In order to see tomorrow, you gotta make something happen today. So
no bullshit.
I'm just gonna keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing, and you know, until I get to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying?
No bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, let's get off of you for a second. Let's get to what's most important today. You know what I mean? Tomorrow is that big day where we gotta go out here and vote, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, I'm not gonna tell nobody who to go vote for. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like people that say it's not important, I really feel as though that they just gave up on themselves, their community, and they just gave up on everything that's, you know what I mean, that could be triggered by them, you know? So, like, I definitely encourage people to go out there and vote. I mean, the one thing is Democrats and Republicans can get along, right?
Yeah.
But you just have to put the ones that do get along in office where we can stop a lot of the fuckery, stop a lot of the hate out this bitch.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I'm definitely casting that vote, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like I got kids, so you gotta show them who you put in place. You know what I mean? Who you gonna put in place, or who you wanna put in place. Like, they do have a voice. So when we just feeding our kids that we don't have a voice, that's when we get what we get. A lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, people that's ready to give up a dream and shit like that. Obama was here, so we thought that everybody black could be president. Now all of a sudden, we gave up on that, which is crazy to me. But what you think about that, man?
A lot of people just take things for granted, I think, sometimes. Like, sometimes we don't know how good we really have it, you know. So we had, like, a great 8 years with Obama, you know, you can say. I know it's some people out there that didn't like Obama.
That didn't like him.
Yeah, so, but, you know, like, people take that for granted. Like, you know, now, you know, we got who we got in office now, you know. But
we're not even going to give her no clout, you know.
You know, so... I mean, just think about this 2 more years. Just think about that. There's 2 more years left, you know. If everybody...
It's a long-ass time, yo.
It seemed like a long time, but like I was just saying, you know, when I started with my career in music, you know, 7 years ago, it just flew by. So 2 years can fly by just like that.
Yeah, because you're making moves. See, when you're not making moves and you focus on what the fuck up going to come, that's what happens.
Yeah, just keep doing you. Just keep doing you, and make sure you know you go out and vote and stuff like that.
So definitely, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's what a lot of people didn't do last time.
Shit right here.
You know?
I want everybody to go out and vote, man, because like I said, you want to believe it or not, your vote do matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter to some of us when it comes to the presidency, because we already know about the whole one there and all that other shit, right? But when it comes to your community, who you put in place to, I mean, you in Baltimore and you want to know why you're fucking scared your kid's school don't have no heat, because you just keep putting the same motherfuckers who just know that you complacent in the position. You know what I mean? Fuck the presidency right now. Let's talk about what we doing in the city, what we doing in, in Moe County. Everybody that has a place that controls where you go, that's who we need to start really voting for and putting in place. I mean, like, if we don't do that, we ain't doing shit. We doing ourselves an injustice, and the only thing we're going to keep doing is, I feel as though, arguing about what someone's not doing for us, but then you put the people in place without doing any research on them and just saying fuck it.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So I definitely encourage everybody to go out there and vote, you know what I mean? And see that your vote do matter. Like, everybody want to bring up, slavery and bring up all this other shit, but let's bring up our ancestors that actually died to give us that right to vote. So if you want to be all these damn woke ones and you want to be, a super intelligent encyclopedia, you feel me? Get out that bitch and vote, because at the end of the day, you can't talk about one era, not talk about the next era, and only want to talk about the one you forget everything in between. A Oreo cookie bullshit out without the cream, you did?
Yeah.
No dead ass. Like, no one's gonna eat an Oreo cookie without the cream. Some people only eat the cream. You know what I mean? Pause for a lot of you fuckers out there. I know a lot of fuckers out there probably like, whoa. But no, on some real shit though, like, I just feel as though that, once we start giving in to and I'm not just saying white, because there's some black people out there that's against the black communities too.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just feel as though that they, as in a whole, know that we give up in the inner cities too easy. You know what I mean? And when we stop giving up and actually fighting like our ancestors that did fight, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Gave us these rights that I can get on a bus with you. I can go to the same car dealership and buy a car that you got. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might still got some dickhead ass police out here that's gonna profile me because I'm driving something nice. But at the end of the day, that could change too with our change. But what you think about that, man?
Basically just what you said, basically almost. So just go out and vote, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, for the ones that's out there, holding people back, stopping them from voting, racism, I don't think is ever gonna go away.
They Jim Crow.
Or prejudice.
They need Jim Crow.
You know what I'm saying? But think about this in like maybe 50 to 100 years from now, all these interracial relationships, all these biracial kids that's coming out, pretty soon we all gonna be as high yellow as the Simpsons. And people still gonna nitpick and find something. You know what I'm saying? The nitpick about like, oh, this person got green eyes. They can't sit with the blue-eyed people. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna find something. It's always gonna be something.
The thing about it is, for me, is we all fucking immigrants, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to,
everybody came here on the boat. Some of us came here willingly. Some of us not so much.
And it's like, at the end of the day, we giving so much to let one people say that you're an immigrant, like they were born here, and they weren't. That race was actually brought here as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I just feel though motherfuckers never gonna wake up until they want to wake up.
Yeah.
What they say? There's no. What up, my G? What's up, yo? Said there's no racism. Dion said there's no racism. You right, it's not racism. I really, truth be told, I really just be thinking now it's just be dickhead and shit. Like a lot of, what you say? We all from Africa.
Yeah.
Well, my honor tell you, bitch, I'm indigenous. And we got the pictures to prove it. You know what I'm saying? But Dion said, we aren't immigrants, my nigga. Good. God gave us this land. I dig everything you saying, little bro. And that's why I want you to come on here so you can have your peace.
Shout out to Dion.
Stop being in there, but I can't open your shit up all the way. We just ran. Yeah, it is. You're right. God did give us this land. It is ran by people. But at the same time, We all had to be people and stop feeling though that everybody.
It's basically like what your mom told you. Treat others as you want to be treated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people think we are, what's the word, like supposed to be giving something and then get mad when you're not giving it. You're not taking it either. You're not fighting for what it is. You know what I mean? So, I mean, stop. A lot of us reference these other eras that came up before us right now, but they don't do shit about it in that era. So I just be sick and tired of a lot of the bullshit I be hearing out here with the wokeness and the I forgot the other shit that they call it now. There's other people, but I just feel as though that, you know, they the main ones that actually destroy. They the main ones that actually destroy our community, because I mean, once you hold someone back and people start to follow you and listen to you, why are you still complaining about shit not being done? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't never see your foot on the ground. We don't never see you, you know, nowhere doing nothing that you behind. So fuck it. Like, go vote. Fuck all that. What you say, K? You gonna go vote? Or you already voted?
Yeah, I already voted.
Yeah, early motherfuckers, huh? Yeah. You stood in that line early.
Nah, the whole thing took 20 minutes.
Yo, that.
Because I had my grandmother with me in the wheelchair.
Oh shit! So yeah,
So
you
could have been faster than that, but I had to find a parking space where the handicap, where the curb go down, so I can get a wheelchair up there.
Yo, hey Nick, did you vote?
No, I'm gonna vote tomorrow.
You vote tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bet. Yeah, I just encourage the people to vote change. I'm not gonna say who to vote. Just vote change.
You already said it then.
I said change.
Vote and change.
Chill.
That means it's different. That means it's
Chill.
Did that.
Vote change. You know what I mean? And then we could debate on that later. You not voting, Dion? I mean, hey, look. You don't vote, you don't vote. I can't make nobody vote, bro. It don't change anything. Well, it do change your community, but everybody that thinks that way, that's why we complain every fucking day about nothing being changed. So when you think it don't change nothing,
Word.
That's why same motherfuckers is staying in the office for 30, 40 years, and you realizing, fuck, nothing going on. You know what I mean? Everybody sit there and say, hey, this shit don't change nothing, but then you complain about your kids' school, how your school's being raised, and then you complain about how these fucking streets is, then you complain about the police department, then you complain, like, it's nothing but a fucking complaining on. You don't vote. You don't vote. I can't make nobody vote. I'ma still love you because you my brother. You know what I mean?
Here's the part, right? When you go to the gym,
right.
The first day you go to the gym,
you think you're gonna lose your stomach?
The first day,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that talk about there's no change when they don't see any change with voting. They think they just pull the lever, fill it out, and that's it. They're not active in the community. They're not holding the politicians accountable. They're not doing anything else. They just every 2 years, vote don't help nothing because you have to do more. You can't go to the gym one day and get results. You have to continue to do stuff.
Right, and the crazy shit about it is, and piggybacking off what you said, like a lot of people vote, see some shit on the ballot, like, damn, that's not a person name, but it's a rule here. We got these fucking joints in our hands. You know what I mean? That one that they send out to your house before voting come and say, oh, this new bill coming, that we do this. We throw that shit right in the trash can. You know what I mean? But then you don't know what that means. You voted no for some shit that could have gave your kid a remodel of school, but you voted no because you like, fuck that, I'm just voting for this person. But the city, every day, every time that the city has something that, you know what I mean, we complain about, that we can change, no one ever shows up to those voters. But the people that wanted to stay the same way. You know what I mean? And it's not like they hiding this shit. It's public record. So, I mean, voting, you know what I mean, like I said, I'ma still love you regardless. You know what I mean? You vote, you don't vote. You wanna vote, you can't vote. I can see if you can't vote. There's motherfuckers that can't vote that wanna vote. And there's motherfuckers that wanna vote that don't wanna vote. I never understand it because the ones that can't vote come in an era where they seen the change from voting. But now because of this new age of social media and this new age of anybody can go on a tablet or go on a website and make up some shit or make up a new religion or make up a new meaning or read something and then take away from that and then turn this 1, 2, 3 words into some whole new African religion that no one in Africa knows the fuck about, but it's all now Americanized, you know what I mean? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, you vote, you don't. But at the people that want to vote, shit, Uber and Lyft are helping you get to the polls. Shit, like, hold on, I got some people on here talking, yo. So let's see. If the person that thinks voting doesn't change anything needs to go out and be the change, then I agree. Like you can't like Kay was saying, like you can't be out there and say that you want something to change but don't wanna go out there. You know what I mean? Like though you gotta put these politicians in a chokehold, man.
Yeah.
You gotta put them in a chokehold. And then the crazy shit about it is like here in Baltimore, not even like in Maryland, they going crazy over opioids, right? But they going crazy over the opioids. But this the crazy shit because we don't vote. We don't vote, so we let this shit go through. So the FDA approves opioid painkiller that's 1,000 times stronger than morphine. This shit is stronger than fentanyl. But you're saying that opioids is the reason that's this epidemic out here. But this had to be voted on before they let it done. Now it's getting passed. Now that shit gonna get into the neighborhood with drugs, always do. Drugs that get passed by the FDA somehow end up in Lil Ray Ray's backyard and in Aunt Shirley's shoulder. You know what I mean? Or in Uncle Tim's nose. But the shit get passed. The shit get passed. If you was in them streets, then you know how you got the drugs or how the person that got the drugs before you got the drugs. Yeah, you're right. It is hard to vote because you can't trust anything. But at the same time, motherfuckers will say, yo, I'm in a relationship with this person or that person. And believe every fucking thing they say. But then you got a person over here telling you, like, chill. Like, you know what I mean? I know this person. I know that person. Like, it's always like we give an excuse for that shit, for not voting. Like, we give an excuse. Once we stop giving excuses, that's when you're going to start seeing this shit just change.
Just make it happen.
Yeah, like, we allow this shit, man. Like, we allow it. Like, we allow 100% the shit to go on because it was fucked up. Voting worked. Martin Luther King in them eras. Huey P. Newton in them eras, even though them motherfuckers was fighting and shit, right? Or getting beat the fuck up. But they was still voting.
Yeah.
And it was working. Now, we have the biggest way to get our point across, and we choose not to use it.
It's wild.
Yo, I can't wait to chop it up with you too, Dion. Yo, I love you 100%, bro. So we gonna fucking always get it it's never a dull moment because we always have, you got a strong mind, I got a strong mind. That's what made TST that shit, because everybody had.
Shout out to TST.
Yeah.
Shark Tank.
See, and Ivan said, sounds like people want instant gratification, not realizing it takes time. But it must start. You right. Like, voting not going to get it out there, and you vote for that person, shit going to happen.
Yeah.
But every time you vote for somebody, you got to vote for somebody that's going to pass with that person that you put in place to vote for. Yeah. You don't give a fuck about nothing else. You should give a fuck about how you walk in the streets. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't even know when Obama ballot, it was to give us the right still to fucking vote. His last one. Mm-hmm. So the people that did vote, thank God that it was enough of people that did, that we still have our voice. You don't want to, they don't want a voice. So then, let me see. I'm going to say a couple joints. Has your community got better since you was a child? Oh, okay. I got 5 minutes. Let me get the fuck out of here. Y'all cut y'all blowing my. The community gotten better since I was a child. No, the community got worse. And I ain't gonna lie, I helped that shit get worse because I was fucking it up. But that wasn't because of the vote. That was because of the people that was out there fucking the city up before the politicians fucked it up. So I came up in a city when voting actually mattered, and we didn't have all the bullshit we have now. But our politician is a business. We keep providing businesses to other businesses, but you think that a politician not a business? It's a damn business.
Yeah,
it's a business. Let me read a couple more real quick, man. I can't read the chat. You just said you didn't vote. You said you not voting. That's how I know you didn't vote.
That Dion again?
Yeah, he said, how do you know we don't vote? You just said you don't vote. Next Monday, I'm with all the smoke. We don't have to be on air. Yo, we don't have to be up. Yo, nigga, you was in the house. Dion, you was in the house feeding my daughter, bro. We don't have to chop it up on air. We could chop it up wherever, you know what I mean? Let me see, who else? Let's see. Everybody in the comment too long, you can't read it. Democrats vote Wednesday. That's funny, Lloyd. We still waiting for you to pick up the phone, Lloyd. All right, so they'll vote so their favorite player. Oh, yo, that's some real shit. AK. So before I'm out of here, right? This some real shit right here. Somebody, my man Antonio said they'll vote so their favorite player can make the Pro Bowl or All-Star team, but skip the election polls. That's some powerful. You know what, Antonio? I'm definitely going. I'm copying and pasting that shit up tonight because that's the fact. Like, people will actually vote for shit for people that don't give a fuck about them, but won't vote for change in your city.
That's with anything, though. That's with anything.
Yeah. So Octavia said she just read a post that stated black men are the most hated and has the less vote turnout. That's some real shit. Cause they want us. People love to keep like that. They love this persona of being the bad guy, but then be crying later because of the actions. But I'm ready to get out of here. Tell them where they can find you at, Tim, man.
And y'all can follow me on IG and Twitter, Illustrated Mind. That's ILLESTRATEDMIND. You know what I'm saying? Also, as I mentioned earlier, my new single, Just Different, is out now. You can listen to the audio version on SoundCloud. And you also check out the music video shot by Studio Photography on YouTube right now, man.
Hey, Lloyd, I'm voting tomorrow. You be at the poll on Thursday.
And be on the lookout for the iCam movie, too, man.
Yeah, so definitely, y'all can find me and debate with me whenever y'all want to, because I'm time for the shits. I'm ready for the smoke. Find me at 83 Conway. I'll give you the personal shit. 83 Conway. Got me at Talk Tom Con, and that's TALK. Damn, I'm fucked up because they got me emotional. TALKTOOEMCON, and yeah, man, fuck with me. Yo, you can't. I don't want to hear that shit, Lloyd, that you got in late. You was out that bitch at the at Trump rally just now. Shut up.